After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 13. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a second and 10. Jackson now. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Facing fourth down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's taken at around the 40. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a first and 10.
Man, my gang got seen, dog. They had I ain't have my fucking quarterback in, dog. Fucking punter plays, bro.
For real, you lost?
Nah, I won, but that nigga Drake got me the win. But then, that nigga fucking punter came out there, bro. That nigga had no stat. That shit was 13-10, bro.
He's got it to the 43 here. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga ain't had no stats, but this the nigga that was my strong quarterback when I looked at my depth chart, dog. But you look at my receiver, you see my receiver, they average like 2 or 3 yards a catch, cuz like that nigga can't even fucking do nothing, bro.
Second and 6. And before the second down play,
that's it, man. That would have finna be like the rest of the season. They fucked over me for my nigga out with 10. Bro, come on. They didn't think that was OD, I guess.
a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You seen that message I put in the fucking chat that Boomer told? I told you Boomer told and they got me kicked out the league, bro. I didn't find it when I looked out on Facebook, dog.
Being chased out.
Bro, you could have asked for your dub. You ain't had to do all of this to talk, bro.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Throwing his Allen on third. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Oh, you think he did for not playing no games
After the
before a draft pick?
touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
That's what he's doing. He just want to play me. But maybe we could have had the last season in there.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Especially if a nigga like, that's why the other nigga got kicked because he won't play in the game. That shit ain't right. No, that shit ain't right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Walsh. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left.
Offensive line bro. Put the fuck out the way,
and that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they got to figure out a way to leverage guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
To throw, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hold the block, fool.
Looking to
What is
find
that,
a
face
lead,
man?
but he can't rein
Hold
it
the
in
hold
at
the
line of
tackle, bro.
scrimmage. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards.
That's the only league I'm in. I'm still on sin. This shit's stupid.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Here's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to him with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Ooh.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. First down, here's Mitchell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They go play action now. Jackson. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go play action with Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Walsh. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
To this point, it certainly hasn't been worked. We'll see if they try to fix anything. He's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. Allen and Diggs there for Buffalo first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this RPO / blitz.
Allen now on first down. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And he fumbled it. It's
So I won't cover the ball. All right, man. Whatever.
DBs has it, and they will set up shop at their own 40.
All one ain't covering the ball no more.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Must be
His
bad.
early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward.
Hey,
and the end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon,
Hey, you been on
offenses
YouTube.
tell us about the game. They want to end every series with a kick, right?
When you say you got a fucking ebook and shit, no, you've been on the tour. Where did you get the ebook from?
Takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly
What
why
the hell,
you
man?
practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, we're going to have enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, I say you been
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
So niggas come you hold the line and it's
Play action.
it's in the nigga free.
Hell yeah.
Complete to Likely on the out route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Oh, shit.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You can call a pick this play all the time. What's the side nigga name? I mean, baby too.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now it's Allen. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Play action. Now Jackson. To the sideline and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I can't believe this nigga was hovering over the line in the middle, man. Try to get a nigga to cover his three.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Jackson now off the bootleg.
Oh, I got the feet. Come on, bro.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And Jackson throwing once more. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now Allen going to change it up. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. He has been nearly impossible to throw it all year long. If it was me, I'd say you could go ahead and book that trip to the NFL Award Show in February. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, I think. What do you think?
I would agree with you, and the reason why, because he takes the ball away, because he gets to the football. The only way a defensive back ever wins this award is because they have a number of interceptions, takeaways, knockdowns, all of that. Add it all together, he's created a lot of big plays.
From the gun, it's Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And even 100 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. And I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Right back to Mitchell here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. On second down, here's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down to the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook. 71 yards, and the Bills are able to widen their advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Nigga want to beat up niggas so bad. They gotta go do something.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Oh, you tripping, fool. We'll take it, though.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Throwing is Allen on third. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What the score is?
31-0.
That shit ain't working.
And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
That's what I'm doing, is running the ball there. I got like 200
He finds some open field here. Yeah, he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. 166 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now, because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Come
And he will
on,
be
you.
brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw again is Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mitchell. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25.
I'm impressed, bro.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen will try again on 2nd down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was trash. I jumped that shit like a motherfucker, but way too slow, though. He jumped it way in the middle.
3rd down, it's run by Cook. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Bills' 1st down.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
That's trash.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Hold on, man.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are right back in this football game. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And now look at this. Big
Why you throwing the ball, bro? Man.
A teammate comes along and scoops
Close
it
his
up.
ass shit.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Boy, 179 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown this season, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And now remember, touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. Don't forget the extra point hits up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Here's second and a yard. Throwing now is Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as he'll get this up to the 43. Option play. Here's Cook. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Fuck up.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. To throw is Allen.
Why threw this shit to the wrong nigga, bro? I can go
as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I thought that bitch was all one, bro.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 48. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And they'll have it in the run zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And a good game here with 9 for the 19 down to the 10. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance of 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Tucker now for the extra point. Take a 7-point lead now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's first and 10. Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off